Hello, Mr. Ennis.
Back up.
How are you doing tonight?
Not too bad. How about you?
Okay. I got a lady down the road here. Her granddaughter is Emma Jim Riley.
Oh, yeah.
And she's reported this evening that Cheyenne, is that your daughter?
Yeah.
Sent her some Snapchat messages where she was threatening to cause harm to her.
Really?
Right, so...
Is there any way I can see... my daughter's not here. I'll let her stay with her friend. It's an ongoing problem.
Right, it sounds like it.
Well, I mean, it's been going for months. One week they're friends, 1 week they're not.
Right.
And her grandma and them went and got a CPO against me because of what I do. And maybe they went by one day and I yelled at them. Didn't mean to. Okay. Still got a CPO. I didn't go fight it. Yeah. So they was automatically assessed against me. I didn't go because I never see them. So anyhow, I tell Cheyenne, you know, that means you guys can't be friends. Now, she just brought this girl to my house a couple weeks ago. Okay. And lucky I wasn't here because I'd have snapped a picture of her. Now, she took a picture of me coming out of Kroger's and sent it to my daughter and said, I just seen your dad at Kroger's. She's not allowed to stalk me either. Okay. So I haven't made no formal report on it. I would like to see that if Cheyenne is really doing it or if...
Well, I don't know. I don't know if she is or not. She has Snapchat messages that she took screenshots of. That's all I have right at the moment. So, you know.
So what's my So what's my next? I mean, well, I haven't seen him. I mean, I'd like to see what the.
Yeah, you can see him, and it's going to be a public record when I have the report finished. The grandmother wants me to send it over to the Licking County Juvenile Prosecutor's Office for review, which I'm going to have to do.
Right. I've told them. Listen, I have told them several times. 1 year they're friends, 1 year they're not. If you look at their school records, you'll see all the way through the... I don't know what their problem is. I'm not going to say my daughter's in the right because it's just like a pattern thing. I'm not going to say she's guilty, and I still have her back because she's my daughter. But at the same time, I'm not going to go out and try to film you breaking the law and let her break the law. So, you know, I just want to do it fairly. Anything I can do to help, I'm cool with.
Do you know when Cheyenne's birthday is?
Way too fast. Okay. January 11th, 2005. Yeah, Dylan's is 5, hers is 6. Yeah.
Is she with Nevaeh Elliott? Do you know?
I believe. No, I believe she's with Rocky and Kelly Hess.
Okay.
I'm not sure who Nevaeh is. Somewhere in Newark. Okay. I mean, I usually talk to them on Messenger, so I mean they're safe. So it's my sister is related to them.
Do you know this Nevaeh?
Actually, no. I know the parents. I've just met her. I guess she was in Children's Services for a while or something, and they just got her back. Yeah. I'm just catching bits and pieces. So.
I don't know. But Cheyenne that's here, is that correct?
Right. She does reside here.
And you're her guardian?
Yes, I know. Yes, I'm her biological father.
Okay.
Right.
I'm okay.
Wow. Go away.
Do you know what her phone number is? Does she have a cell phone right now?
I just use Messenger. Rocky Hess.
Okay. Rocky Hess?
Yeah. I don't want to really spook them. Is there a way I can maybe get a hold of you tomorrow and get or is there another step I can take if I go to get her in the morning or something?
I mean, I work. You want me to come down and talk with you and her tomorrow evening?
That would be cool. That would be cool.
I don't get to work until 10 o'clock.
I would just like to see her side of the story before I did that. That's all. I just want to see her.
I think. Well, I mean, that's.
And again, I'm not going to go out and try to do what I do, and then I'm not going to let her break the law and not be.
Can I throw this piece of paper in that transfer?
You sure can. Yes, you can. Yeah, if there's a way you can bring up that case and let you see that they went at it like this. This has been, I bet, 4 years thing. One day they're fighting, then they're best friends, then they're fighting again and cutting themselves. Have you seen cutting things yet? Yeah.
I mean, I've seen it, but not necessarily that.
Right. Now, somebody sent a picture to Shasha about Emily's legs cutting herself. So I had to take Shasha and get her evaluated for that. They was both doing it back and forth like they was, what is it, blood sisters or something like that?
I'm not sure. I just,
We're trying to get attention. I don't know what the situation was, but I know they was both cutting for a while and trying to kill each other or so.
I don't know if your daughter has made these
right
Snapchats or not. However, I think that if I was a father and the police department showed up to my house and said that there was being a report made about this, I probably would sit down with her and explain to her, that she has to be careful of what she puts on social media, because if it's interpreted in the incorrect way, or she's making statements that are inappropriate, especially threatening people, that's not a good thing to do.
And it's not, and it should be punished.
I don't know. That I don't do that part. All
right.
I
I understand. I understand.
I send it off to the people. They make those big decisions.
Okay. Yeah, if there's a way that maybe I can contact you tomorrow, she'll be. I'll make sure they bring her as early.
Come down here at 10 p.m.
I would appreciate that. Yes.
Yeah, or sometime.
That way you can get her side of the story.
Yeah, I can get her side of the story.
Right. That's all. I just want her to have her fair share. That's
fine.
nothing else.
That's not a problem.
And I appreciate it.
Okay.
And you are who?
Deputy Delker.
I don't think I've actually ever had any run-ins.
Yeah. The last time I was down here, you were intoxicated, and you told me you were going to kick my ass.
I'm not a drinker.
And you know what? I brushed it off my shoulder.
You did.
And I told you the next time that if I came down here and you ever threatened me, I wouldn't brush it off my shoulder.
I appreciate it.
There would be consequences to the court.
Gotcha.
Okay?
I don't remember, like I said, right, I'm not a drinker, and so for me to even go out and drinking that night, I don't understand that.
That was the night when you went to the Eagles.
I went to the Eagles?
You went somewhere with your buddy. What's down here down the road? Is that the Eagles?
Yeah.
I don't know. You were having troubles with your wife, and the neighbor
I remember that.
He took you out, and you had some alcohol to drink that night.
A lot of alcohol.
I got called down here with the Hebron Police Department.
So I don't remember seeing sheriff.
You were extremely rude and disrespectful to the law enforcement officers that were here.
I have apologized to all Valeros, Riz, or I can't say his name. Okay. So I formally apologize. Listen, I'm not a drinker. Okay. And usually I don't apologize for that, but I know you guys are out here doing what you do. I respect that, and I apologize.
I wouldn't be at your house if I didn't complain. I have no reason to come down here and harass or bother you. But I'm here because someone has made a complaint.
Right.
You know what? As far as I'm concerned, I don't care what you do in this community, as long as it's not unmoral, unlawful, or illegal.
Right. And
you're allowed to live your life.
Exactly.
But,
I wish a few of the others got that.
Officers, we get a little upset about that.
Right. And I poke buttons every now and then.
Yeah. I don't poke buttons. I just arrest people because I don't want to put up with it. But like I said, I kind of understood. I kind of acknowledged the situation that you probably weren't making the best decisions that evening. So I brushed it off my shoulder and let it go.
Yeah, I know we was fighting that night.
Maybe if it happens again, maybe I'll do the same thing.
It'll never happen again. I'm not a drinker.
All right.
I'm not a drinker.
I'm okay.
Yeah. I am not a drinker.
I am actually kind of pleased with our conversation that we're having today. I don't know what kind of relationship you've had with the Buckeye Police. I don't work for them. Okay, I work for the sheriff's office, and
we have our ups and downs. We have our ups and downs. I'll say that.
I imagine you probably do. But my job is not to come down here and give you a hard way to go. Like I said,
you're correct.
If you're not breaking the law and you're not doing anything unmoral or unethical, I don't care what you do.
Right. I respect that, and that's all I'm doing. And when I go out and I'm trying to mess with certain officers, it's because they broke the law. And if you watch the YouTube, I've actually filmed them breaking the law, and other law enforcement officers haven't done anything about it. So that kind of just lets me think that, maybe you scratch my back.
The wrong law enforcement officers. If you have a problem with a law enforcement officer, my suggestion to you is contact the Attorney General's office.
Correct.
Right.
Correct.
Right.
I kind of really didn't want to start.
The Ohio Civil Rights Commission.
Right. Well, I got a little connections to them, but I was just trying to do it for the YouTube thing. I'm not trying to sue nobody. I mean, there's been a few times I probably could have.
I don't know what your reasons
are. It's just,
I'm not too concerned.
I like the rate. I love the ratings. I love the ratings. I'm a people person. I like to make people laugh.
Let me ask you a question, Mr. Ennis. you want to go around and you want to videotape police officers who are doing bad things. Have you ever considered maybe doing the other thing and taking video photographs of police officers doing good things for people?
Right now.
Okay.
Right now.
I'm just saying, could you maybe possibly get good ratings too by showing that there is some police officers out there that do what they're supposed to do, and they are.
They really
and
are.
They come to work because they do want to help people.
There's one in Buckeye Lake that I think that tries, and that's Officer Wolf. I believe he's
maybe. It takes all kinds. There's all kinds of doctors. There's all kinds of teachers. There's all kinds of police officers, and not everybody is the same.
You're correct.
And we get so much bad press that we rarely ever get any good press for the good things that we do.
Right. I know that.
And I'm not saying that,
Right.
I don't come to work thinking to myself, hey, I'm going to come down to Buckeye Lake and harass people. Cost me paperwork. You know what I'd rather do? I'd rather help someone change a tire on the interstate.
Right, that's cool.
Yeah.
That's... And there really is. There's officer. I know one that just retired from your department, Mike Jewell. I talk to him almost maybe once a week.
Yeah.
Never had a bad interaction with him, and it's not every single officer.
No, it's not.
I have my picks. If I catch you breaking the law, I'm probably going to poke at you and poke at you and poke at you until you either quit or get fired or. Yeah. I'm pretty persistent. John Ritter, Steve Ritter started.
So there's a two-way street there, isn't
There's a two-way street there.
Too,
and I should be arrested. Yes. Yes. To do your job.
To do my
Correct.
job, right.
Correct.
Like I said last time I was down there, I brushed it off my shoulder.
There's more.
Two officers wanted me to take you to jail. And I said, you know what? Let's just leave this one alone for now.
Yeah, I don't remember much that night.
Aggravated menacing against a police officer. Felony.
I don't remember it.
I know you don't remember, but it doesn't matter. If you're intoxicated, you did that willingly, and then you go and you got to be responsible for your actions, just like I did.
True, right? Yeah.
I can't go around and get drunk and come to work and start threatening people. That would be bad, wouldn't it?
Yeah, we had one got fired for that, Petrie.
Yeah. Well, we all know about Petrie, so.
I didn't. I thought he was a good guy.
Poor got himself hemmed up over there in New Albany, didn't he?
Yeah, I tried to go get that video.
I never had to work for him. He was gone before I came to this sheriff's office. I don't know how this police department is here. I don't know anybody that's here.
They need training, I'll say that. I don't want to say nothing bad. I let them speak for themselves. There's several, and I'm not going to downgrade them because one show tonight, I guess he could be professional. They was already dispatched out here once time, the Clayton Moss thing, and the same officer, sorry, not deputies, Buckeye Lake. The same officer has once got the CPO on me. So he responded, and instead of calling you guys and getting him arrested, I didn't try. The CPO works two ways, right?
Well, it's only for the Rhode Island Supreme Court that come back and said that it doesn't work for the...
Oh, it says it don't work for?
For the, let me get these straight. You got the respondent and the petitioner. So for the respondent, it does. For the petitioner, it doesn't.
Oh, so they can't... Right, so they can't violate their own...
I don't imagine... let me rephrase this. I've never read the ruling on it. I'm going from what has been told to me, so I'm not going to tell you that this is the way it is. But from my understanding, what I've been told is that if there is a violation by the petitioner, that our courts, because of an Ohio Supreme Court ruling, said that they're not going to go after them and charge them with a violation of the CPO. Like I told you, I have not read the section on it.
Right.
I'm just going from memory of what I've been told.
That's kind of impartial too.
Well,
I mean,
it used to be that way where we could charge them, because what's the purpose of having a civil protection order if
you're going to go around them?
Petitioner is violating it at the same time? There's no sense in having it.
That's all I was trying to do is get them to overturn it, and we'll see. I'm trying. I'm trying.
That's what the courts are for.
It's Maddie Klein that gets to reconsider it, so
well,
I've had good interactions with her, so I'm hoping he does.
You'll have your day in court over that, so then that's the purpose.
And we'll see if justice actually works.
It's to try our best to be as fair as they possibly can be.
Right. And we'll see if justice works.
Yeah, maybe you will. I hope it does. That's what it's supposed to do.
I've seen a couple times it's failed, but it usually it comes out in the end.
Well, sometimes life isn't fair either. But as far as your daughter's concerned, I don't know how old is she now?
15.
She only got a couple years to go, and then it's no longer the police coming down here and giving her a lecture. You know, she didn't want to end up in a place over something ridiculous.
You know, she already went one night.
Well,
she already went over this girl.
We're right back at it. You know, because they're going to want me to send this over to review. And I don't know if the juvenile prosecutor is going to.
They need to put one on her too and keep them away from each other.
Well,
I said that in court.
Was made. I told them to go get a civil protection order against your daughter. They can petition the court and see if it'll be granted.
I mean, something has to be done. But will Emily